Yeah, only me guys. Just admiring my floor still there. Anyway, I'm here to do, I thought I'd do, what's the time? The time is 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, 8 minutes to 2. You're all probably asleep. Unless you naughty ones are still up. Get to bed. And what I thought I'd do is, because I'll get my mixer in the morning, hopefully the mixer will turn up. And some other bits and bobs. So I'm going to be quite busy playing around with the music. So I thought I'd do a bit of work tonight, and I thought I'd do the channel stats, which I've not done for a while. I'm just going to swap this out and get me drink. So I'm going to have a nice bath, guys. Last night I ended up fighting with a paint pot, but it's all good. It's all good. Just look at that. Or should I build that over here, coming out of here, where the decks are? That's what I'm thinking next. But I'll tell you what, I'm not going to move it around too much because it's quite heavy work. But I'll put all that there just to have a look, see what it looked like. It actually looks really lovely. Pity I can't afford to go right over there completely with it, but I can't do that. It just costs me too much money. But I've got some other ideas and some other bits and bobs. Or even if I'm leaving that there, maybe I should have all that right coming out of where the decks are. Who knows? But it's all good. It's all good, but oh, I'm trying not to tread on anything, guys. There's me little screenshotted the stats and info. So we'll have a butcher's in a minute. I'm just going to grab a drink. Maybe that drink. Bit behind schedule today. I ended up doing one ADHD tablet. I've just done another one. On about my 10th load of washing. Supposed to be a bit warmer today. Done loads of washing up. Even done this look. Took me our trusty lamp to bits and cleaned it all up. I've got a service pack 1 coming today from Tilly, and some bits and bobs. So we'll do a video building this back up and doing the service pack 1, which I've never ever done. To be honest, I don't need service pack 1, but I thought I'll do it. They do service pack 1, 2 and 3, and obviously as you go up in numbers, the harder the job gets. But service pack 1, we're going to have a go. And also I said to them today in an email, their polished brass lantern for 180 quid or whatever it is. I said, are you ready to dispatch that if somebody buys it straight away? And I haven't opened the email yet, but I think I'm going to buy one on Tuesday, which is basically one of these guys. A lot of this is brass anyway, all the pipes are, but obviously the can and bits and bobs, but they do one which is just pure brass and it's polished. And to be honest with you, these lanterns are the dog's bollocks. Tilly lanterns, guys. If you got kids, or well, I've got all sorts of ages tuning in. But if you're into camping and all that with kids, or just out in the garden at night with your kids, my dad introduced me to these. He says, well, this was my dad's, and he bought it in '73. I was only born in '71, so I can remember him taking me in the shed as a wee little nipper, showing me how you light it and all that. Could probably get arrested, wouldn't you, today if you did that? Anyway, guys, what we've got is stats. But first of all, I'm going to pause that washing machine from spinning. It'll just interrupt my mind. Yeah, I got some bits from Tilly on the way today, that were posted today, so they're going to be here tomorrow. And me mixer, which I imported from Germany, was imported not yesterday, the day before. I don't know where that is. um, I've certainly not seen it. Right, let's get the stats up. Oh, I'll tell you what, I might have to put the old jumper on it. Hold up, people. Maybe it's got that stone down there. It's very cold, man. You know what's putting all this down? Well, it's all porcelain. I'm putting all this down because I know how hot it's going to be soon, but it's going to be lovely. When that heat wave comes, trust me, you'll hear me talking lots about the heat and shit. Trust me, it's coming. When I'm sitting here, naked, stark bollock naked on that checkered fucking stone, saying it's here, you'll know I was right. No, it does get fucking hot in here, and obviously I've been here since birth, so I do know exactly how hot it gets in here. And another thing about last year was it was my first sort of summer on the meds, and what I noticed is I got hot quicker. Obviously, amphetamine, you're getting hot quicker. But what I also noticed is in the winter, you're getting fucking colder quicker. That's for sure. But my old man used to get, that was at 70, 75. He could be up out the door at like 5 in the morning to get the paper. Like, temperature was no issue with my old man, but then he's old school, do you know what I mean? He fucking grew up in a submarine. But me, I can feel the old cold, guys. Where's my old painting jumper? Not that I'm painting tonight, so I might just need, I'll tell you what I might get. No, it's in here, isn't it? Old jumper. I'll put my blue one on. I think today, right, at the record shop, I'm going to pick up one of these. But obviously this is a repress. I think I'm picking up an original copy today, but I've got to keep an eye on how much he charges me because saying that, I've had some good deals in there. He ain't done me over yet, but there's a first time for everything, guys. There's my techniques cabinet. I've got to take that downstairs. That's what I mean. I've got to crack on. I've got to crack on deciding where I want everything in the front room. But normally I've had a bit of input, see, from my dad doing these things. Saying that, it's all good. All it is with your ADHD, you're a bit indecisive, so. But what I do is just lay it out like I've done now. If it looks alright, go with it. If it don't, pick it up and move it. If there's nothing wrong, don't touch it. There we are in a minute. Not that that's the finished thing, obviously. Right. Channel stats, let's get to it. Just trying to talk about you lot. You nutty bunch. Now, I'd just like to thank everyone anyway, all the new subscribers, all the people that comment, and I'll get talking about all sorts, UB40, the specials, records, CDs, all sorts we talk about on here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share the videos about. You're quite welcome to. Anyway, let's get down to it. Spark this up. Right. don't know if it's going to sit on now. Right, guys. I'll just run through the stats. Right, this is all the last 28 days. My channel in the last 28 days has had 6,772 views, which is 2.2k more than normal. So we're on the up still. So we like to see the graphs going up. My real-time views in the last 48 hours are 2,592. In the last 24 hours, I've had 4.8k views. How, in the last 28 hours, how you viewers find me? Fucking stalkers, no. Suggested videos is 40.8%. Browse features, 35.4. Channel pages, 9.5. YouTube search, that's people who are actually searching for stuff, 6.1. Other YouTube, 3.5. External, 2.2. Someone's sharing me then. Direct or unknown, 1.7%. And playlists, 0.4. So I'm on some people's playlists. Didn't know that, but I do now. Oh, right, here we go. Hashtag, man. It's why it works. YouTube search, 6.1%. Blah, blah, blah. Playlist. Notifications, 0.2%. Playlist page, 0.2. Hashtags. Alright. Key moments for audience retention. This is the last year. I'll flick this one back. Still in the lead with 62% is the Terrial tribute, which Terrial's just miles ahead, man, of everybody. Up in second place at 61% is my Terrial. I did a bit of a recording saying with no Terrial you ain't got no specials, and that's going down well. In third percent, 60%, the specials again with Amy Winehouse. It's all the specials, man, and two-tone. But in fifth place, it's Smiley Culture with 50%. Police officer. And he died, didn't he? Didn't he die from a police injury or something? Right, anyway, back to the stats. In the last 28 days, I've had 127 returning viewers. Most of you are watching the internet on Sunday. Right, the age range of you lot is between 18 and 24. There's 9%. Between 25 and 34, there's 11.8%. Between 35 and 44, it's 12.2%. Between 45 and 54, it's 25.6%. Between 55 and 64, it's 36.6%. And 65 plus is 4.7%. So we've got a bit of everyone really, except the young ones, but don't open my videos to the young ones. But I suppose some of them I could, it's only music, isn't it? The gender of you lot. 90.9% are male, but I've got a female audience of 9.1%. Hello to all the girls out there. And this is quite interesting. The geography of you all is as follows. Hang on. 42.6% are in the United Kingdom, 12.3% are in the United States, 1.6% are in Brazil, 1.2% are in India, 0.7% are in Germany, 0.6% are in Australia, 0.6% are in Indonesia, 0.5% are in Morocco, 0.5% are in Russia, and 0.4% are in Italy. And that concludes the stats, guys. Brought to you by Dickie Davis. Nah, who remembers him? World of Sport. Big Daddy versus Giant Haystacks. Who remembers all that? Let me know in the comments if you remember any of this shit I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, that little recording 17 minutes, and the time is 2:09. It's 2:09 in the morning. I can't get no sleep. I've got that over there, 12-inch, man. Faithless. Because that guy died, didn't he, Maxie? I've got a really good 12-inch over there somewhere. I'll tell you what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to come back with... I just can't sleep. Now, I've got a really good version of insomnia. Where the fuck is it, though? That's a very good question. Where it actually is. But I'll tell you what, I'll have a quick look in here. Bob Marley. The dub pistols, man. Not seen that for a while. That was a good random buy. The dub pistols. Check this pile of records. Right. I know it is here though. It's in a black. It's in a black cover sleeve. I think this is all madness and the specials, isn't it? The king. There it is. Look. Kinks, man. Got a double Kinks album, man. It's the weirdest album I've ever had, but I'll play that one night. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'll catch you all later. I'm going to upload this and we're going to come back with about 4 in the morning. I can't get no sleep.